Hi, welcome back to another video. Today I am starting a new binder. It's my ateez bias line collection. I have a bunch of cards here to just like put away that I've had like sitting around for a while until I got a binder for them. I do need to finish like double sleeving the rest of these, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that with these Meow Cafe white frame sleeves. Okay, so I have everything sleeved now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting everything away. I have this what is this? This is the Meow Cafe A5 wide 3-inch binder, I think. And yeah, I feel like that would be big enough for all of these. And then I'm just gonna use the A5 Slim 4-pocket double-sided pages. Okay, so I ended up putting 2 packs of pages in here. I don't know if I'm actually gonna need that many pages, and now that I'm looking at these pages in this binder and these rings, this seems unnecessarily large. I possibly did not need this big of a binder for this collection, but we'll see. Because half of this binder will be like full bias line, and then which is Hongjoong, Yuno, Mingi, and Jungkook, and then the other half are just like sets where I only have Mingi and Yuno. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and start putting these away. This first set that I have, they are from this person on Instagram. I don't know how to pronounce their and I don't want to mess it up, so there it is. I'm just gonna put these on the first page to kind of like use this as like a cover page for this binder, because I have no idea when I'm gonna like get around to making a cover for this binder. But I really like these. I got like the full set, but like a friend and I went like half on them, so I like got to keep my bias line, and I really love the way they look in these white sleeves. Like, they look really good. All right, so the next set are the ateez Zone PCs from Towards the Light last year. I luckily was able to pull I went both days in Chicago, so I was able to get I pulled everyone but for both days. And then like day 1, I think I got Mingi and Yeosang, and then day 2 I got Hongjoong and Jungkook. And I am not a people person, so my only options for like trading Yeosang for was either like posting online later and hoping that other people hadn't traded at the concert, or like putting on my big girl pants and just like trying to trade in line. And luckily I was able to find someone who wanted Yeosang and had like there was just some guy like walking by yelling, "I have and I want Yeosang," and I was walking past him and I like turned around so fast and I was like, "Wait, I have Yeosang." And that was probably one of the only times I've actually like initiated a conversation with a stranger, because I am a huge introvert and I don't like doing that. So this next set, these were what were these? These were like the merch benefit for the tour last year. So I think, I don't remember how much you had to spend, but for every amount you spent, you got one of these. And I spent enough to get 4, but again, did not want to come home. I pulled San, and luckily there was a girl there that she already had a San, but like she was like, "I don't care, more San, that's fine with me." So she traded my San for her Speaking of tour, I am, hopefully by the time this video is up, I will be seeing ateez. I am going to see them this weekend in Chicago, and I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'm not nervous to like go, like I'm going by myself, but like I'm not nervous to go to the concert by myself. I go to concerts by myself all the time. I enjoy that. I sometimes kind of prefer that. But I don't like traveling by myself. I have realized that traveling alone is actually kind of boring, and I am also an anxious person, so Oh, I forgot these pages are double-sided. I typically don't use double-sided pages, but okay, I'm gonna have to try to remember that. Yeah, no, I was just like, I don't like traveling alone. It's not exactly that I don't like doing things by myself, because I really do. Like I said, I'm an introvert and I'm okay with doing things by myself, but there's something about traveling alone that like I cannot stand it. I'm gonna have to like open this binder up. Okay, I hope that this is better. This next set, these were the, what were these? These were the, I think Golden Hour 1 like Hello 82 like pop-up PCs. But no, I was saying that like for, okay, I don't think I'm gonna like putting these on the other side, because these rings are huge. They're like really big. And yeah, no, I don't like that. Okay, we're not using the double-sidedness of these pages. But yeah, because like I also, when I saw them last year, I went by myself, and I enjoyed the trip, and I did do stuff while I was there because I went a few days early, but I didn't do as much as I wanted to. Like I kind of just like got exhausted at some point and kind of just stayed in my Airbnb until the concert. And I really don't want to do that this time. Like I'm going a couple days early again, and I'd like to like be able to just like go around like Chicago and do stuff. Like I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do, but I don't know. I might end up getting exhausted. Also, there's supposed to be a heat wave, and one of the days it's supposed to like rain all day, and I don't want to like navigate a city that I know nothing about. Well, that's not true. I don't know nothing about Chicago, but I just don't want to like try to get around Chicago and it's raining all day. Oh, the backs of these are really pretty. I don't remember them looking like that, but that's really pretty. Let's see, what set do I want to put in here next? I think I want to do these next. Also, some of these sets are not complete. Some of them I'm missing like 1 or 2 members for them, and I have no idea when I'm gonna get them. But yeah, no, besides like being like nervous about like traveling by myself, I'm actually like really excited to just, oh, I think it's gonna rain soon. I'm really excited to just get to see them perform live again. I have avoided concert spoilers as much as I possibly could, and I feel like I've done a fairly decent job. Like I haven't seen like too many of the solo stages. Like anytime I'm like on Instagram and I think I see something from the concert, I just like quickly scroll away. But like bless the people that post spoiler warnings on their stories before they post their concert content, because that saved lives, honestly. But no, speaking of solos, I love all the solos. Like Golden Hour 3 In Your Fantasy was what I wanted out of Golden Hour 3. That's not to say that I didn't like Golden Hour 3, the original drop. That like I don't even know how to like differentiate those two. But the first release, it wasn't that I didn't like it. I don't know, I really wanted, I think I just wanted more songs honestly. And I love when ateez does a nice little dark concept. And then also I'm thinking, because like In Your Fantasy came with a photo book and the first release did not, but yeah, I love the solos. I love the concept for In Your Fantasy. I don't, what is that? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, I'm excited to see the solos. I am most excited to see Mingi's and Yeosang's. Like, I have been listening to Roar and Legacy like on repeat since they came out. I'm also excited to see Wooyoung perform Sagittarius. A friend went in New York and she sent me like a picture from his performance and it looked really pretty. Like, I think the background is like a starry galaxy situation and it was really pretty. But yeah, I'm probably gonna need more pages for this. So what is this? Do I want this set here next? I think I do. Yeah. So this next set is the Hello Live set that I have a dupe Uno for, but that's fine. Oh. Okay. I went and zoomed in a little bit thinking that that would help with the glare, but also like the reflection of my ceiling fan, but I think that might have made it worse. I'm sorry if it did. But yeah. This next set is from Mini Record, and I am so upset about this set. I bought this Hongjoon off of someone because he was like already hard to find, and like I need him to complete the set, but like he's hard to find because I'm pretty sure he has pink hair in this one, and so I was able to find it from someone who was selling it for like less than what it was worth. And they sent it out when my city was having like the worst snowstorm ever, and it got lost. Like, I don't know how it got lost, because at the time, like shortly before that, I was like, I'm gonna get a PO box because I was already having like issues with mail being delivered. And so I was like, you know what, like they left the mail outside just on the ground one day, like the entire apartment building's mail, they left it outside on the ground, like bundled together with rubber bands, and that was my last straw. So I ended up like going to the post office, getting a PO box, and the first time I used the PO box, like gave the address to someone, was for that Hongjoon, and they had the address correct and everything. They sent it out, and when I checked my, like I have informed delivery, so I checked that to see if there was like any update for the PO box, and I realized that the number that they gave me on the paper, on the form, oh, I forgot that these are double-sided. Oh my god. So cute. These are, yeah, those are just the Mingi Uno ones. Okay. The number on the form that she gave me at the post office was completely different than the number on my informed delivery, and so I had to call the post office and be like, hey, so what is my actual PO box number? And I gave the number that the guy, like to the guy on the phone that was like written on the paper, and he's like, we don't even have any boxes here that start with those numbers. So I don't know what happened to that mail. Like, I assumed that, like, I was like, so if the mail that was sent to me has the wrong PO box number on it, like, what are you gonna do with that? And he was like, we'll try to hold on to it for you, but if not, we'll just send it back to the sender. And I was like, okay, great. And I DM'd the person that I bought it from, and she was like, okay, I'll look out for it. and it never got back to her. Like, ever. I don't think. She felt bad and ended up refunding me, but I felt bad because like it wasn't her fault that like it got lost, and it also wasn't my fault. Like, how was I supposed to know that the woman wrote down the wrong number? And it took like a couple of days for informed delivery to like actually be like synced, so I didn't realize until it was too late. But yeah, that Hongjun, I hope to find him for a reasonable price one day. This next set is from All MD. I can't remember if I said this already. This is why I've been afraid to like talk more in my videos, besides being like, this card is this and this card is that, is because I lose my train of thought so quickly. Like, I'll be in the middle of a sentence and I can't remember what I said by the end of it. So if I repeat myself a lot, I'm so sorry. But I can't remember if I said that most of these cards are from Golden Hour 1, because that's when I decided to start collecting my bias line. But also, I am still waiting on stuff for Golden Hour 2, and obviously for Golden Hour 3. Like, a lot of that stuff isn't going to come anytime soon, but I'm still waiting for stuff from Golden Hour 2. And I also haven't decided like what other sets I want from Golden Hour 2 for a bias line. And then there are also some things that I know, like I knew what I wanted. I had them on the way from Goes, and then they either got lost by UPS like to me or UPS to the GOM. So there's just like collecting for Golden Hour 2, just maybe it was cursed, I don't know. So I think those are all of the album sets that I had for bias line. Yeah, I have just this non-album set, which is the season's greetings for this year. And then it looks like the last set that I have for bias line are these two pops. I think these were the Talk pops for was it Work to Live, Work to Live? It was whatever that was. These were the pre-order benefits, and I got Jungho and Hongjun, obviously, and then I also was given Yosong and San, and I have not been able to find trades for them, and I also haven't been able to find Yuno or Mingi reasonably priced. Well, that's not true. I did recently see someone with Mingi for like $9, and I should probably buy that soon. But Yuno, I think I saw him for like $30 or $40, and I'm not spending that. So that was it for the full bias line sets. So everything else is just Mingi and Yuno, and I am definitely going to need some more pages, so I will add those. Okay, I figured out what order I want these to go in. These are the golden hour to Barnes & Noble exclusive, and I'm putting them in here even though I know I'm going to take them out like in a couple of minutes, because these are the two that I want to take to the concert with me. Which reminds me that I still need to pack. Like, I leave tomorrow, like from the day that I'm filming this, and I have nothing packed. Nothing is packed, and like I have like a mental list of everything that I need to pack to go, but nothing is ready. I have been putting it off for so long just because I don't like packing. I always feel like I'm forgetting something, and I guess if I had packed earlier I probably would feel less like I'm forgetting something, but that didn't occur to me until right now. So yeah, I need to pack once this is done, and then I will hopefully be able to edit this before I leave, and hopefully it'll be up by this weekend. These are so cute. I feel like at some point I'm gonna rearrange all of these. I'm not really putting these in order of like when they were released. I'm kind of just like trying to match them by either concept or like with these, they're holding fruit, and I think those would be cute together on a page. But they're not. Are these from the same? No, because these are from Will. Yeah, and those are from Golden Hour 1. So but yeah, I still have like so much packing left to do. I regret putting it off, but that's what happened. Let's see, these are Jump Up, Golden Hour 1, Pobs. They don't really like have the same concept as these two, but they're holding food in both of them, so that kind of works out. And then these are, I think these are the Europe exclusive for Golden Hour 1, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Okay, so this is, oh, I had just the right amount of pages. Great. So this is the last set of cards that I have for this binder. These are I'm pretty sure these are some of the first like ateez cards that I ever bought for Mingy and the Ode to Youth, is that what, yeah, Ode to Youth like photo book was just, it was so good, so pretty. And so when I saw these photo cards, I had to have them, and I found someone who was selling them as sets, and I was able to get them, and they're here. Okay, so that is it for this video. I want to see like how full this is, because I still think this binder is entirely too big, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, it's not quite half, but it's not like nothing either. So I'm sure like once I figure out what sets I want from Golden Hour 3 and probably like a few more sets from Golden Hour 2 after I hopefully sometime soon get the rest of my like go stuff for Golden Hour 2. Once I figure out like more sets, this will probably be full, and I probably will have to like end up double siding some of these, maybe just like a few of them, because like I said, this isn't that full, but adding in like another comeback and a half and it could be full before the end of the year. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.